morning. I am regretfully announcing that earlier this morning, June 7th, 2011, Deputy Sheriff Kurt Wyman, age 24, was shot and killed in the line of duty. At approximately 8:08 p.m. on June 6th, 2011, Deputy Wyman and Deputy Mark Chrysler were dispatched by the 911 Center to a domestic incident at Christian Patterson's residence at 5488 Knoxborough Road in the Town of Augusta. During the domestic dispute, Patterson threatened to kill his live-in girlfriend, Shannon Secor, and himself. Secor fled the residence and was aided by a neighbor. Deputy Wyman, Investigator David Nowakowski, and Sergeant Robert Nelson negotiated with Christian Patterson, date of birth of November 23rd, 1970, for approximately 6 hours. Patterson, armed with a shotgun, refused to surrender and made numerous statements that led the deputies to believe that he was going to cause harm to himself. At approximately 2 a.m., as deputies attempted to take him into custody, Patterson shot and killed Deputy Wyman and shot at Investigator David Nowakowski. Thereafter, 3 members of the Sheriff's Office returned fire. Patterson was wounded and is currently at St. Elizabeth Hospital. Deputy Wyman has been a member of the Sheriff's Office since October 11, 2007. Deputy Wyman was a 2-time recipient of the Oneida County Sheriff's Office Grand Cordon Medal and received the Oneida County Sheriff's Rookie of the Year Award in 2010. He was active in the United States Marine Corps Reserves as a corporal. On May 1st, 2008, Deputy Wyman was activated for military duty and served in Iraq. Upon returning from military service, Deputy Wyman worked at the Waterville field office. Deputy Wyman is survived by his wife Lauren and his 18-month-old son. They are also expecting their second child. He is also survived by his mother, father, and sister. I ask that the media refrain from contacting the Wyman family as they're going through a very difficult time. Our heartfelt sorrows go out to the family. Deputy Wyman was a very dedicated member of the Sheriff's Office. Just this past Memorial Day, Deputy Wyman walked at my side in the New Hartford Parade. Just an exceptional public servant who served his country and who served his county with pride. And he will be greatly missed. At this time, I would like to ask the county executive to share a few words. We will be able to open up for some questions. Please understand that this is an active aggravated murder investigation, so our answers, dependent upon the questions, may be limited. County Executive.
This is a sad and tragic day for the entire Oneida County community. Unfortunately, we have had to go through this 3 times in the last 5 years where our officers have been killed in the line of duty. This is before Lindsay and now Deputy Wyman. He was, as the sheriff said, a fine example of the law enforcement that this community has been so grateful and fortunate to have among us. And our hearts go out to the Wyman family, as the sheriff said. And more importantly, this law enforcement community that continues to protect us night and day, and never understand or know what they're going to face when they go out on a call. And for that, we are forever grateful. But this truly has an impact on the community, and as an Oneida County community, and as all of our citizens, I again echo the sheriff's comments to respect the family's privacy in these next very difficult days, and also to thank, this is really a big loss to our community, because this young man risked deputy stood for the finest in law enforcement, the finest in public service as an Iraq veteran, and the finest that we have to offer here in this community. And so for that, I would like to express our sympathies, our thanks, and our thanks to all the law enforcement community, and ask that all of our residents do the same. Thank you.
Are there any questions?
Can you spell his name, Patterson's name?
We have it in the release. You're going to be getting a hard copy of the release before you leave here. Lieutenant McCarthy, our PIO, has that.
Did he have any kind of criminal past? Had officers ever been called to the home before? We had heard there were sometimes some yelling, some fighting within the home.
Again, this is an active aggravated murder investigation, and at this point, I'm not going to answer.
Was the official... Can you say anything in terms of you say they were about to take him into custody. Can you provide any other detail? Was he cooperating at that point? Had he indicated he was willing to be taken into custody?
Again, at this point, I can't elaborate on that.
Was the official killed immediately?
Go ahead.
Was the official killed immediately? Was he...
He was treated at the scene and transported to the hospital. Sir?
Any charges against Mr. Patterson at this point?
Thank you, Sarah. Unfortunately, this is another sad day in the United County law enforcement community. Myself and all of the members of the law enforcement family would like to send out our thoughts and prayers to Kurt's family. Patterson will be charged with aggravated murder, with an A1 felony. The only punishment for it is life imprisonment without parole. Those charges will be filed when it is appropriate based upon his medical condition. He's currently in St. Elizabeth's Hospital recovering from his injuries.
What are his injuries?
What's his condition?
I'm not going to elaborate on that at this point in time.
Can you describe where they were in regards like when the shooting occurred? Were they like meter you away? Were they further away?
Again, because of this being an active aggravated murder investigation, I can't answer that at this point in time, Mark, but we will be able to provide further information when we are able to, and certainly we will schedule another press conference. As soon as we do set that schedule, we'll let the media know.
How's his wife doing?
Could you tell us a little bit more about Deputy Wyman, what kind of guy he was, if there's something that really kind of sticks in your mind this morning about him, who he was?
From the short time since I've been in office that I've known Deputy Wyman, family certainly was number one with him, and obviously, as I previously mentioned, his commitment to not only his country but to this county is second to none.
Can you talk about Mr. Patterson's condition? I mean,
we had heard she'd gone into labor this morning. I just want to know if she's okay.
Again, I asked because of the situation that we respect their privacy over the next couple of days.
I mean, is she okay physically though? I mean, obviously, she's obviously very emotionally upset, but I heard she had gone into labor.
Day, certainly a tragedy for her, and trying to balance that with the other things that they're dealing with.
is Mr. Patterson expected to survive?
I don't know the answer to that.
Obviously, something went awfully, horribly wrong for one of your own who's been shot and killed. Can you talk at all about your investigation, or is it clear yet exactly what went wrong?
Our investigation obviously is still ongoing, so we are not in a position to release the detail, our findings of what went on moment by moment.
What's happening with the girlfriend involved? Is she being taken care of?
She is safe.
Is she a wife or a girlfriend of Patterson?
Girlfriend.
I understand there was a child in the house as well. Is that true, or was that he was not there?
There is a child. I don't know if the child was in the house at the time. I don't know the answer.
Can you hope that was a teenager, though, Sheriff?
Yes.
A teen?
Yeah.
Is there any idea what prompted the domestic dispute that led to all this?
Again, we're not going to be releasing any of that information at this point.
Sheriff, can you talk about how much police, people living nearby said 8 o'clock around when it started, one cop car was there. Can you talk about the number of police officers by the time 2 o'clock had rolled around?
I don't have an exact number, but it was a large contingent.
Other agencies?
At times, yes.
Sheriff, what did you?
Does Patterson have any record before? Some people have said that they may have been.
Again, that's part of our investigation. We're still very early in on this.
Sheriff, what do you say to
first,
your?
comment on them right now? We will be back in touch with you as soon as we can. Have flyers here, and we're concluding this at this time.
Thank you.
I have more on the
His picture will be emailed very shortly. This picture will go out electronically. So I'm trying to keep it to the major.